When RCB finally won the IPL title in 2025, many felt that this would be a defining moment for the franchise, and indeed it was. But just a few months later, there were talks about the franchise potentially being put up for sale, stuff that wasn't exactly denied by those in the know. And now, well, it is pretty much official that the franchise are indeed up for sale. In fact, that confirmation comes from none other than Diageo, which is, of course, the parent company of United Spirits, which is the parent company that owns Royal Challengers Bengaluru as a whole. We'll take a look at the statement that they have put out, and it has been put out not publicly but to the Bombay Stock Exchange, because of course the company is one that is publicly traded, so such things usually have to be revealed to the stock exchange. That is how the law is when it comes to governing these companies. The statement, in short, reads something like this. USL is initiating a strategic review of the investment in its wholly owned subsidiary RCSPL. It is expected the process will conclude by March 31st, 2026. Now, in case you're wondering what strategic review of the investment means, it's basically saying we're exploring a sale. USL equals United Spirits Limited, which is, of course, the Indian subsidiary of Diageo, which is, the main company, the parent company. Now, in its wholly owned subsidiary RCSPL. RCSPL stands for Royal Challengers Sports Private Limited, which, by the way, includes not only the men's team but also the women's team that competes in the Women's Premier League, or the WPL for short. So it is expected the process will be concluded by March 31st, 2026. That means they're looking or exploring for a sale, and the hope is that by March 31st, 2026, which should be in around the time that the IPL actually gets underway, there will be a change of ownership in the franchise, not only the men's side but also the women's side. Now, of course, there are a lot of questions which will still remain unanswered, at least for now, or at least until the sale is concluded. What does this mean for the identity of the team as a whole, being the main one? You have to remember that the name Royal Challengers Bengaluru comes about because it was named directly after one of the more recognized products of United Spirits. So, well, whether that's something that will remain as the name going forward with an ownership change remains to be seen. Of course, Royal Challengers Bengaluru, or RCB for short, is very, very identifiable as a brand as well. So it could very well be that new owners could either A, stick with the name, or B, just change what R and C stands for and keep the Bengaluru. That could also be a possibility. You don't really know. They'd still be known as RCB, which is what most fans remember them as anyway. So as those questions, will this lead to let's say another lull period also, because of course ownership changes can be a complicated thing when it comes to sporting teams. Are the new owners going to be as dedicated? Will they have things to learn? Will there be changes to the core team managing the sporting side of things? Lots and lots of questions. What we do know is that the speculation is no more. RCB are officially up for sale. What are your thoughts on the matters, whether you're an RCB fan or not? You can let us know that in the comments below, and don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel, tap the bell icon as well so you know when we go live or upload a new video. Follow us also on social media. We're on Instagram, X and Facebook, and stay tuned for more such videos from the world of sport.